Welcome to Boolean Buffet. Today we are going to discuss about another AI called DeepSite AI tool, which is used to generate a fully functional website based on your description or prompt. And the DeepSite will instantly generate the HTML and CSS and JavaScript, and sometimes it's use even React or Tailwind. So based on the tech stack or the languages, it will provide a fully functional website, and you can use this website. You can use this site when you log into the Hugging Face. So Hugging Face space, that is completely complete a app library, app directory, or app library. So this contains several library available in the website, and you can go to the Hugging Face and spaces like this one. Okay, let me quickly so this is the Hugging Face, and this is my account. So let me go to the DeepSite. So when you search this DeepSite, I think you will get this homepage you will be received, and here is the prompt you need to provide here. So based on that, it will consider your prompt and generate the fully functional web page. And you can create but it's not allowed to create a complete web application. But if you need any particular page or component, suppose let's say for example, if you are working in any project like in a React project or Svelte or Angular project, and if you and you really need a page to implement a login or sign up, or billing page and subscription, or the portfolio, and let's consider if you are building an e-commerce, then you need to provide, you need to showcase the product list. So this is how the product list displayed in the web page. So based on that, you need to provide your fully requirement here. So based on that, it will create a web page, and you just copy the code and paste it over your project, and get the advantage of this AI. This one which I created just a few minutes before creating this video, I created this mobile application, and I just created a simple e-commerce application in mobile app. So that's why I just created a few menus, and the product listing and the searching, and my homepage. And but I just try to click the home, the burger icon, but it doesn't look like the actual mobile application. But somehow it just printed, it just displayed the mobile view when you take this entire code, and this code completely JavaScript and HTML and CSS. So take this code and use it in your project, and that will be very helpful. Initially, it just created the home page. Then I try to add another prompt, which add the item should be added into the wish list. So if so in that scenario, it will create a new site, like it will create the entirely new mobile application, instead of keeping the previous application and maintain on top of that. It doesn't work like that. It just created an entire new web page, each and every prompt. So this is how it works in the DeepSite. And the purpose of using this DeepSite tool is save time, like normally building a website, or that even a basic one that takes a hours or days of coding by hand. But with help of this DeepSite, you can create a working website in a few seconds or minutes, just by writing your prompt, and lower the skill barrier. Like you don't need to do learn a complete tech stack. Even without the tech skills, you can describe their idea and get a real website generated. And faster prototyping, if you are a designer or developer, or a startup founder or marketer, you can quickly create a website, a draft to show your client or attract your target audience, investors or team. Instead of waiting for a weeks for the first version, you can use this site to create a basic version to give a demo to your client, and that's very useful. And inspiration and creativity, like even the developers use it to get an ideas for layouts and designs and code snippets. You can use this deep site. You can edit it or customize the generated site to fit your needs. And cost saving, of course, hiring web developers and designers can be an expensive. DeepSite makes it possible to get a starting point for almost a free or a very cheap, and experiment and iterate quickly. You can try different ideas, make it a dark theme or add a video background or build an e-commerce page. So this is the page which I created, but this page I created by in a mobile application. You can create a complete web application also. So let me quickly demonstrate on another portfolio. So create portfolio which includes the content of the wildlife photographer. Okay, so wildlife photography, and need video background. Okay, so video background for my portfolio, and display some wild animals on my portfolio, and with dark forest theme. Okay, forest theme. Okay, okay, let's see how it will create portfolio. So in the meantime, we'll try to look at the other features. So this is the one which I created and uploaded in the space. So this is the my Hugging Face, the deep site Hugging Face account, and which I created the e-commerce mobile application in few minutes before. So let me so this is a deep site gallery. So when you go to this gallery, you can see a number of web applications which has created by the community member. And let me quickly walk through a few websites. So this is the I think this is something like the cake shop. One of our community member who just created. And so this is really a cool thing to create a complete it just created a brand new page without giving a much effort. You can use this site to create a thing, and you can use this code. And like when you click the files, you can able to see a list of files available here. So you just copy this code and styles and everything, and you can add this code entirely in your GitHub projects. Like while creating the account, it asks the GitHub link, and the other related links, so you can use it and push this code to the GitHub and get it over there. So that is really a good thing available here. And I there are so many sites which has created here, like not like the web applications. So just see this site. It's like a tic tac toe game. So we can create the complete the game also. That is purely a good thing. You can use this site. And I saw one site like this one. See, this is something like the animated website which has created some members like the look base. So this is quite good, interesting. If you have a complex requirement, and you can use this site to create basic skeleton. So based on that, you can get the code, and this is something like the dashboard, which includes all the analytics data. So this is really cool. And okay, let's go back to our um, the theme. Okay, so this is the portfolio which I requested to create in by using the DeepSite. See, so each and every code creation, this is how the site will be created on the fly. And you can't edit or move the code, or click any button, because it's still ongoing in the live. So once it's done, you can get the entire site, and of course you can deploy to the space. That is quite awesome when it comes to this deep site. Okay, I just use the wildlife theme. Okay, there are several pros and cons completely available. Yes, and what is this pros and cons? So let me just over here of this deep site. Okay, so the of course it just created a single page. It does not create the entire web application. That is really one of the drawback here. But the pros of the deep site: speed, instantly generate a fully websites, and yeah, it just saves and times, and easy of use, like the use, it's completely a user friendly interface, and you can use it, and cost effective. It must be cheaper than hiring a full development team, web development team. And it's plain, when you give the plain english, and it will create the entire code. And if you want to use any react related code, I think we can provide the we need to provide the react related prompt, like the prompt and followed by the text tag. I think it will create. Yes, it just created my web page. Okay, and wow, this is cool. And some, yeah, of course, we are, of course, all AI shows some errors, like the image displaying. So this is one of the error. Okay, no issues. And wildlife category, view full gallery. Yes. So if you want to do any click event on this button, and when you want to make correct operation for this button, when you do that, when you do the prompt here, it will create the entirely new site, not just taking the memory of this one and created again. So it just created the entirely new sites, and I asked this to create the video background, but it didn't create it yet. Okay, let me quickly deploy this thing to the site. Okay, authorize, and okay, I think refresh preview. Why it's not created? Okay, okay, it will take some time, I believe. Okay, leave about this one. Okay, refresh preview. Okay, okay, but when, okay, gallery, okay, navigation is working properly. Okay, equipment, and okay, and send message. Let's just try here. Okay, and Praveen. Okay, test message. I think it won't. Oh, okay. It just sent some static messages, I believe. Okay, let's try look into this one. I think it's not receiving yeah, because it just like the contact form. Okay, that is good. And yes, and if you want to do the click event and describe the picture, then you need to do something, a new prompt, and it will create the new site. Okay, and okay, deploy. Okay, so when you click the files, and of course it will go to the oh, okay, okay, that's my bad. It just created the entire web applications. Okay, prompt and tab, load button, logins and preview. Okay, Hugging Face, DeepSite. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is something like the DeepSite related library. Sorry, I thought it would be my um, the the directory or the site which I created just few minutes before, right? So I thought it would be my GitHub page, like the folder directory for my website, but this is something like the DeepSite thing. Okay, so this is how it works here, and you can try to use it, and you will get the advantage of using this deep site. And if you want to create an page, and you just give you a prompt here, and it will create the entire site without giving much time, and you don't need to waste time. And if you do the site by your own, it will take a lot of time. Um, uh, that is quite interesting when you use this. And cons, like the generic output designs might feel like a bit basic. Yes, of course, it's a basic thing and repetitive without a manual tuning. And you just need your manual tuning when you copy this code, um, and paste it in your project, and you can do your manual tuning. And limited complexity, not great for advanced web development. Yes, if you are simple web applications, and if you want to do a prototype, and want to communicate to the client or showcase to the client or customers, this is really a cool site and tool, and require tweaks and SEO performance. Yes, generated sites might not be fully optimized for search engines or performance without extra work, and dependency on prompt quality. If you the prompt if your prompt is vague and low, and it will create the low quality website, and you need to precisely provide your fully requirement with the detailed content. So after that only it will create the professional look site. So try to use it, and when you have a time, this is really helpful, and this is completely available in the Hugging Face Space app library. It contains a lot of AI tools, and this is one of the AI tool which is available in the spaces. So try to use it, and if I miss any advantages or usages, try to comment it out, and I will get the knowledge from you as well. And thank you, and I'll meet you in the next way in my video. Thank you.